Okay, let's get this started here. We've got things fired up, and I need to go over and actually start the stream over on the Discord, because if you're watching this, you're on the YouTube channel. And being on the YouTube channel means that you're watching this in its recorded format and not live, which means you don't get to hang around and just, like, I don't know, goof off and shoot the shit, I guess is all we do. It's not that exciting, really, but it is kind of fun. But if you want to be part of that, you got to jump up my Discord. It's that simple. Links in the doobly-doo. And while you're here on YouTube, you know, like, comment, subscribe, do all of that shit. And let me jump on over here and we'll get the stream started up for, Yeah, for some reason, Discord thinks that I am playing. Hello? I don't seem to have any communication going on. Well, doesn't matter. I'm gonna come in here and share my screen. I'm not getting the little green circle that tells me my microphone is working, but that's okay, because it's working over here, which means y'all can hear me just fine. And that's what matters. Now, if you can see the screen, which of course you can, wow, what is going on with my screen share right now? I'm going to disconnect and try connecting again. See what we got now. Share screen. Hello? Discord's being a butt. Yeah, it doesn't want to let me actually start the stream. That's annoying. But anyway, what you can see here, y'all are on YouTube. You don't mind if the stream isn't live. It'll go live when it goes live, I suppose. Huh. I wonder what's going on here. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to switch over here. As you can see, I got some reference material up. And I need to get rid of that layer. That layer's not important. This is... Akazawa Izumi bottom. Now this is Akazawa Izumi from the anime Another, and this is just the subject that I've chosen for today for no particular reason except that her face is really very pretty. And it's really very well done, and she has very nicely done eyes. But what I kind of wanted to focus on today was... I wanted to work on actually getting something together. I don't want to be on text. Let's get on brush here. Okay. My custom test brush? Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, ooh. I was on the wrong layer. I hate it when that happens. There we go. Let me fold up that reference folder so I don't mess around in it anymore. And what is going on? Discord is screwing up left and right. Let me, I'm going to turn off Discord real quick. I jump down here. Yeah, something's up with Discord right now. I don't know what is causing it, but now I got to try and find it in my icons. It's in here somewhere. Geez, where is it? I mean, honestly. This is very unusual. I don't typically run into this. There we go. It's saying that I'm connected to the voice chat. I'm getting a little green circle. And there... What happened here? Discord just weirded out on me. Oh, I just got disconnected and reconnected. There we go. It has figured itself out. Something was wrong, but it has figured out what was going on, and it has fixed itself. I like it when programs do that. It is, however, missing some of my window titles. Huh. It does not seem to have... This is frustrating. Okay, let me bail out of that again. God. We are 6 minutes in here. Hello? All right, we've got a connection. Share my screen. Dun dun dun. How we doing? We got missing windows. We got 4, 8, 9 missing windows. Okay. It seems to be confused by my browser window. Let's try closing a few tabs in that. That has not helped. Fuck it. Nobody's paying attention anyway. Okay, regardless. Here's the thing that I'm trying to do here. What I want to do is I want to kind of work on the notion of doing some basic construction and whatnot. If you recall, last week I was using the pose scanner, but when I use the pose scanner on this particular pose, it doesn't work. If I come up here to File, Import, and I go pose scanner from Image, and it goes into my images, and if I go AKA Akazawa.png, and I open that, and it says could not detect a human in this photo. I think it's because of the contrast or something, but it's confused. It doesn't know what it's looking for and what it's finding. Now, one of the things that goes along with any kind of like stylized impression of a person here is that you have to learn how to simplify things, and that's kind of what I'm going for on this, is you need to be able to simplify the anatomy so that it works out, and you get a feel for this right here. The length of this neck is much longer than I typically do. So I want to kind of get more of a feel for that. That needs to be more of an inward slope, and that goes there. And sort of want to do these iconic representations here. And you look at this kind of cupped hand. If we just kind of make that as simple as possible, comes out about like this. And then that is the same kind of iconified situation there. So you see here that what we have is the arm comes down, the elbow comes over like this, and then the elbow comes over here, and you get this overlap. It's that overlap there that kind of tricks you into thinking you're seeing a three-dimensional form when you're just seeing these little two-dimensional lines. And this is the kind of stuff that I'm looking for here, is just these little bits. And you see we get these little elements that show you the kind of material we're dealing with here in terms of the clothing. If we zoom in on this right here, you see there's really very little detail. There's that little set of lines there, and there's this little crimp here. And that little series right there, that produces the notion of a puffy sleeve. So that circles around the arm right there. When the arm comes down, you have that crease in the elbow, and you know the arm comes down and there's the elbow. And that's really a very simple set of things. Okay? And I've been thinking on a macro scale, and I was thinking that what I need to do is I kind of need to look at more the micro scale of things and just kind of see this is the iconic representation, and then here's the hand, which is really well done, and obviously I'm not going to do as well on the hand, but a couple of things here. Number one, the division between the front of the hand and the side of the hand. So you got kind of this thing going on. And that comes together, and that sits over top of the arm, but then that just comes straight across right there, and you get a little bit of shadow in here. So this is mostly what I'm looking at today, is looking over various little bits and pieces and things. Like here we've got the shadow of the arm. We've got the shadow of the arm underneath of here, because you've got both arms casting a shadow here. And because it's coming around and swooping outward, you get that little sort of S curve on the shadow. And right here, you get the what they call the ambient occlusion of the arm here. The light can't get in here because there's this little sort of crevice. There's this hollow that the arm is creating right here. Let me give sharing my screen another shot in here. See if we can find the right window. It's not showing the right window. I don't know what is going on. Minimize that, and close window, and that's Discord. I'm going to go ahead and quit Discord and restart it. Checking for updates, starting. If I restart it, maybe it'll fix itself, because, you know, I'm like 15 minutes in, and it is actually the time that I'm supposed to be running the stream, and there may be people in here at this point, and there are not. It's just me, as usual. Yeah, these windows aren't showing up. I don't know what's going on. That's very confusing. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. In fact, actually, I do know what I'm going to do about this. I'm going to do absolutely fucking nothing. I'm going to do nothing whatsoever about it. So, Yeah, here's all of the stuff that I was working on over there. But I'm just going to go pull that. And let's crank that up a little bit. And let's do this at a slightly larger scale. We got the little poofy bit right there, and we got the little three thingies, and then we come across, and we've got the crease, and then we come across there. There's kind of the edge. Here's the edge of our arm right here. And here's the inside of the arm. Here's the crook of the elbow right there. And then we've got the other arm comes around. Here's the thumb, which I'm going to thoroughly screw up because I suck at drawing hands, like literally everybody else on the planet. And here's finger crooked around there and finger crooked around there, an additional finger, the edge of the little finger. That comes across. Here's the edge of the arm coming along here. And then down at the end here, we'd have some kind of, there's the hand coming over. I have no idea what this looks like, but it looked kind of like this. And then coming up here, we have the other arm. And there's some kind of foreshortening that needs to go on here, but I don't know what that looks like because her hair's in the way. Here we would have another sleeve. And here we'd have the curve of the breast, which is not much of one. She's a teenage high school girl, which is par for the course on anime. And that would be right up against the body right there. So we'd have, something like that. These proportions are off. We trace that over. That's so. Here's the top of the shoulder. Here's the elbow. And if I were to bring that over, yeah, that arm's not long enough. So this arm here would need to be farther out. Let's try to fix this. No, I want to erase here. And we'll go back to so that'd be kind of the edge there, and there's a knuckle, and there's another knuckle, and here's the hand that I'm terrible at drawing, because everybody's terrible at drawing hands. And then here, so for the arm to be out here, that needs to actually come out a bit more. And then this is where that cuff is. We get the poof there. We get kind of a wrinkle thing going on. And here's collarbone, neck, more neck. That would need to be more over there. And then, it's not centered. And this comes up like so. And this comes up like so. And then you got the little ribbon around her neck right there. Deep collarbone shadow right here. A little ribbon crisscross here. Not a strong curve, but something of a curve. So it looks better, but here we've got a much sturdier, thicker upper arm than she has in the picture. I like burly, strong women. That's just kind of wishful fulfillment on my part. Let me go try and share the screen again. That is not working one bit. That is really not. Huh. Well, my stream is not working, so I'm going to bail off of the stream there. And I'm going to let people know in the Discord server, because, you know, you got to let people know, hey, my screen sharing is not working, but so the Sketch Weekly will go up. But I can't seem to share my screen here for some reason. Okay, so that lets everybody know. Always tell people what's going on with you, so they don't worry, so they don't think things are messed up. Oh my God, where is he? He's usually here. Okay, so it's just gonna be recording. That's all it's gonna be, and that's fine. It's okay if it's just recording. It's okay if it's just the YouTube crew. Y'all matter. Y'all are seen. Y'all are important. You're more important than the 1 or 2 people that actually show up on the Discord server. There's more of you. I mean, you're not individually more important. Obviously, the people on the Discord server are much better than those of you that are not. Okay, I'm just gonna lean on the old advice. If you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. Okay. All right. Yeah. So anyway, here's the shadow profile. There's where the shadow would go, and then here we've got the front, and we got kind of this S-curve thingy going on there, and then that swoops up at an angle, and it swoops back over here. That's not enough of an angle, really. That needs to come back at more of an angle, like so. That's still not right. Boom. Boom. That's not bad. That's close. That's about right. That looks about right there. That swoops down. We got a little fold there and a little fold there. There we go. Okay, so oh, look at that. Let's flip that. Let's have a look at it in the other direction. Does it look okay in the other direction? It actually does. Okay. I haven't done a very good job on this hand. Let's take a closer look at that hand. Okay, so let's search to transparent. We'll pull the construction lines off of our reference, and now let's grab a screen clipping of just that little bit. Now we'll pull out and we'll paste it in, drag it down into the reference area, and we'll rename it Akazawa hand. And now we'll transform it, make it substantially bigger, and drag it over here. Now, I'm going to take this sketch layer, and yes, apply the transformation. I take this sketch layer, I'm going to duplicate it, I'm going to hide the copy, and then from the original, I'm just going to go ahead and delete that, because what I want to do is I want to take a look at exactly how this hand is constructed. So you got the wrist, and the thumb swoops up. That's not the way that it swoops up. It comes up like this. End of the thumb swoops. We've got a little bit of a fingernail, and then that just comes down like this. We've got a bit of a swoop there, and then the first finger comes up. We have just the edge of the fingernail, and the finger comes back like this. The finger comes back like this. And then that's there, but we actually have kind of a box shape going on here, because this is where the from here we come back to there. Here's the end of the hand here. But first we get the other finger, which comes down a bit straighter. Still has the shadow there. Comes inward. And here, this finger comes inward, and then this. So that's kind of the way that's constructed. And then here we've got, let me switch to the composition. We're going to just kind of shade in all of this. That's sort of, this is where the shading goes. I know this isn't what's supposed to go on this layer, but. Okay, so. What's the right way to go about drawing this? There's the first finger, and there's the second finger, third finger here, and this swoops up, swoops over, and here's the last finger. And up here we've got the edge of the fingernail, we've got this bit, and then that comes over and up, that swoops, there's the thumb. It's not bad, I don't think. This is kind of what we're looking for. And of course this is all going to be shaded. And then right here is where we got a shadow here, right up here. Look at that. I'm looking right at it. And I still didn't place the line in the right place. Because that line comes off of there, and this line comes off of here. Like so. And there's that little bit of shadow that comes up. Again, reverse. That's how it looks there. It's not bad. I was looking at, Bridgman has a book called The Book of 100 Hands. I'm going through that because essentially what that one says is, look, you're not going to draw hands in all of the millions of positions hands can go into. You're only going to draw them in a few basic positions, so learn the ones you need to learn and don't worry about all the rest of them, which is kind of a smart way to look at it. It's not bad on this particular bit. There's some other stuff that I wanted to work with today, and I'm gonna go ahead and hide the sketch layer. Well, hide that composition layer because actually I'm just gonna go ahead and duplicate that, hide the copy, delete the actual composition layer, and yeah, and actually let me go ahead and duplicate the other sketch layer and that one, and then we'll delete that one, and then these two, and this copy, these three can go into their own folder. That folder can be hand sketch. Oh, hold on, sketch copy. That's that would come up out of there. Okay. Turn both of those on, and I'll turn the folder off. Okay. Okay, that works. So we got everything kind of organized here. All right. Take a look at this. Take a look at this hand some more. So let's grab that. We'll come over here to our shading layer, and we'll go let me turn off my reference for a moment, and we'll clean up the edges momentarily. So all I got to do right now is just kind of fill in the space. And I don't need to be especially careful on this because I'm gonna clean it up in a moment. So now we're gonna zoom in. And we're gonna go down to transparent, and I'm gonna clean this up right in here. Let's get a little bigger on that so we can there we go. So we got that. We're going to come up here to shading, and here on shading, we're going to, that's on multiply, so. It'll automatically give me more or less. Let's come down here and we'll go click to layer below, so now I can't go outside the layer below, which will let me be sloppy in here. Actually, there's a thing that I wanted to try. New raster layer. Shade test. Okay, so I'm going to turn off click to layer below on that. No, wait, I need to click to layer below. This can move up here. And this. This does not need to be clicked to the layer below, and that I can actually turn off. So what I want to do with this is I want to take my existing color and I want to go darker with it. And I want to come over here to soft watercolor. Maybe smooth watercolor, is that oh wow, that just takes a really, really hard, takes a lot of pressure to get color out of that. So, take that back up. Let's go good and hard on this. And then that's supposed to blend in really well. And then we take a slightly darker and go right along the edge there. And kind of then just kind of smooth it in. That's supposed to give you a better, smoother type of shading. I may need a bit of practice with that technique. It doesn't look like I did a particularly good job, but did do something. Back over to watercolor, and we've got the smooth watercolor brush. Let's take that down in a bit more. So let's turn off the sketch. Back out of that. See what we got. Turn the sketch back on. If we go into the layer color and we go kind of a dark orange color like that. No, that's not right. Okay, let's try. Let's make it a little bit pinker, and we'll make it a little bit more saturated there. How's that? That's terrible. It's like, that looks awful. I am messing with ideas though. I am trying some stuff. Let's put that shading back. I kind of like this shading better. I would like it to be a little darker though. So let's go new correction layer. Hue, saturation, luminosity, and I'm gonna do luminosity down. No, that's not it. Okay, so let's selection from layer, create selection, and now from this we will go new correction layer, hue, saturation, luminosity, and because we're operating on the selection, saturation down, take the luminosity down. Also shift the hue a little. desaturate a bit. Let's not desaturate quite that much, but we'll take the luminosity down a bit more. And that actually converts to in saturation, that converts that to a mask. Of course, now it makes those little bits right there. Ew. That was a bad idea. I'm not very happy with that. I'm not sure what to do with it. I need to do something, though. Right now, the thing I need to do is wash my screen. I don't know how the screen gets dirty. It's not like I throw stuff at it or anything. Like, what happens? I don't know what to do with all this shit. Anyway, yeah, let's, so let's take, let's take all of this. Move all of that over there. And we'll take this sketch copy and we'll move it over here. And that's pretty much all of the stuff that I've got that I've been working on here. Okay, yeah, that's about all I'm gonna do except sit here and like navel gaze and shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and save that off. File save, and we're gonna save that as Akazawa in the Clip Studio folder. We'll save that, and we'll save off another copy as PNG. And we'll save that up here, Akazawa, PNG. I'll name it Akasketch, and yeah, I'm gonna throw that up on Instagram just for the fuck of it. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for me. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do today anyway. Let's see here. No, that's not it. Where's my, there we go. Okay. Here I am, and here's, let's create new post, drag photos and videos. Okay. I will throw Aka Sketch up on my... There we go, Aka Sketch. And, yeah, that'll be it. Original, yep, okay. Next. Original, next. Okay. Working out some reference with Takazawa Izumi from another, concentrated mostly on the hand, which I did a crap job on as usual, but it is work, and the road to good work is paved with bad work. Okay, so there we go. Yep, that'll be that. Okay. And that's been shared. And I am, as usual, C Darklock on Instagram. Follow me there if you want. It's a worthless place to just watch me throw my shitty art every now and then. But yeah, that'll be about it. And yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave stuff this week. Yep, that'll be that. As usual, you know, do the little YouTube dance, like, comment, subscribe, do the thing, ring the little bell icon if you want to. I think I'm gonna go try to watch the last 2 episodes of Arcane. And yeah, you don't care about that. Yep. Okay, bye.